Hello, everyone. Today is November 21st, 2023. I wanted to go over and create from scratch a chart for a Renko. So in that way, you know exactly what indicators I'm using, what moving averages, and all of that good stuff. There's a couple of videos that I have done already to it, but I think that it would be good to have a new one. The other one has, it's a little bit old, but I think that this one would help you if you want to create and replicate the indicators I use in the video channels and use them for your own if you need to. So first thing you have to do, and I'm going to do step by step. So in that way, you can replicate this one and not just give you the indicators, but create a actual chart from the start. So you go to the command window here, and then you go to new and create a new chart. Let's see where this one shows up right there. So then you choose any instrument. For sake of this, I'm going to choose ES. And right now, that is the expiration for futures on ES, which is 1223. In NinjaTrader, and I'm going to go very, very basic. If you want to look for other instruments, you go into futures here and then select the future you're looking for. So here you have the bonds, NQ, micro, and then if you want to really get the micros, you can go here and get you get the MES for the expiration of 1223. So what I'm going to do is to go into ES. I'm going to choose this one here. And that one populates, initially it populates as a minute chart in this case. So you can do that as well. I'm going to go with Renko. So first of all, you have to download the Uni Renko chart, and that one is this one here. You have to go to the NinjaTrader ecosystem in the internet. So you just put ecosystem NinjaTrader, and that is going to take you to their site. And from there, you look for indicators for NinjaTrader 8. And with that, you can download it into your machine. So I'm going to click Renko here, and then this one is going to give you the tick trend, the open offset, and the tick reversal. So what I'm going to do here is to just select yes, and I'm going to give a couple more days here. I'm going to put 30 days just to make sure that that I have enough data in my chart so I can make analysis moving backwards. For this, so this one is what I call the large bars. You can also create one for 2, 5, 10, which is going to be a small bars. So replace this one by 2, 5, or 10, and then you would get it there. But I want to choose for 10, 20. As a tick trend, open offset, and tick reversal. I'll click OK here. And for some reason, it created into my other screen. I'm going to minimize this one and move it to another screen maybe. Right there. So, okay, so there are some indicators that by default, I have them here. So what I'm going to do is to delete them all. And you can accomplish this just by, clicking on the indicator and press delete, press delete, press delete. And this one here, press delete. I'm going to take, these are my levels. Those are drawings as well. So you can clean all the drawings if you have the need to go right here, remove all drawing and objects. Control R, I believe that it is as well. There's one indicator here, one indicator there, and that one there. So And there's a couple of more indicators that I want to delete as well. So I'm going to go to, you can do a couple of things here. You can go to this tool here, or this icon here, where you click and then you would go into the indicators, or you can right click and then choose indicators there. What I'm going to do is to go and click that one. And so I'm going to take this and remove, and remove. I'm going to remove them all, so in that way we can configure the chart from scratch. Okay, so here is my Renko chart, and I have no indicators at all. So let's start with the upper. So I do have 2 to 3 bar or panels here where I put all the indicators. So I'm going to start with the moving averages on the main panel, or panel number 1, which is this one you see here. So let's go to indicators again, and the first thing that I'm going to choose is if there are indicators that you don't find in the ecosystem for Ninja Trader, go to the Discord channel, and there are some discussions there where indicators are placed. Also, I respond and publish a couple of them there. So, but if you have any questions or any indicator you cannot find, if I have it, I would be glad to share it with you if it's not proprietary for a different company there. So let's go with EMAs. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to look for EMA. I'm gonna go. So you click on any of this, and then I'm gonna. I use one that is called moving average. That will give me a crossing. MA. Where is it? MA Cross Builder. Okay, so this one here has 2 indicators, and I'm gonna use this one as a primary. So I'm gonna put a moving average there, and here you can have. Let me see if I'm doing this correctly. Okay, so here you have the exponential moving average of 20 and 21. And I put a color of 20 of 2, or the plot width of 2, and then I paint that one in red. Normally my 21 EMA or 18 EMA is in color red. Now, why do I call it? It depends on why when I use the 21 or the 18. It depends on how the market is trending. If the market is trending strongly, then most likely the reversion or the movement against or the mean, they go back to the mean is going to go to the 20. If it's moving fast, it's going to go to the 18. But if it's a little bit more, soft, the market is going to try to come back to the 21. So there's an area in between the 21 and the 34 EMA where you can find the in between the 18 and the 30 and the 34, where you can find the 21 EMA. So sometimes I put 18, and if it reverts a little bit farther and bounce off of that, I could assume that it's the 21 as well. So I'm gonna put here 18, and so my colors are red, and for the 34 are gold, okay, or is gold. So then you go here, and there's a couple of indicators or a couple of goodies that this one has that I normally turn them off or turn them on depending on how busy the chart looks. So you have to make a decision on that one. So this one is the draw at cross. I don't really need to know that one. Then the color price back panel background. So what it's going to do is when the price crosses, or when the one indicate, or one of these trend lines or moving averages crosses the other, then this one is going to plot. So in the back side. So I'm gonna apply this one, so you in that way you can see, and then I'm gonna go back there. So see that those lines there. So these vertical lines, those are when these values are crossing there. Okay, so I'm not gonna select that one this time, but you can. There's an option for you to use that one as well. If I apply this one, then those lines are going to disappear. Now, the other thing is that the area in between these two lines can be also grayed out, or have some opacity, right? So what I'm doing here is to put a very minimum opacity there, so I can tell that it's in between them, but you don't really need it. So you can go there and delete that one, and that is going to put some more clarity into your chart, and you're going to see just those two moving averages moving together along as the price is moving as well. So for this one, you would need to assume that that those are the indicators, or the moving averages that are in this EMA cross builder. The other thing that I would recommend is to go to, and I do it and I save it as a default, is to eliminate this label from there. If you put that name, or if you leave the name there, you're going to see into the chart that you're going to have a legend up here. So there's a tool also to eliminate them all at once. You don't really need to do that. I just delete this one and save it as a template, and then you go here, you click on the template logo, or bottom or icon right here where it says template, and then you save. And when you save, you go, I do have default of my templates for this one, and the default there is going to save this type of indicator there. So if you save it as default, it's going to create a default, and from then you can start every time that you that you put the indicator, this label is going to be disappeared, and all the other options that you're putting in the moving average there are going to show up. So most likely what I did save in here was with the 21 instead of the 18. So okay, so that's the first indicator. The other one is a simple moving average. For that one, I'm gonna put SMA, and then you will see the simple moving average there. You just click in any portion of here, and when you open it, it's going to go. Let's say you go here at the beginning, right? And then you click in any of this area here. Click there, and then type SMA, and then it's going to take you to that indicator. So then I do have a 14. What I'm going to do is to create a 50. And if you notice, I do have predefined or well-defined colors that I used all the time. So 34 is always gold. 50 is let's see here. See, in here it says SMA. I'm going to take this one and remove that SMA legend there. Go back down, and I'm going to change the color here. And I'm going to put this one is a cyan for me. So so the 50 SMA is a cyan. In time charts, I don't use the cyan. I use the yellow, or the gold with dash line. So let's see here. Is that the one I use? No, the hash in this one. So this one is the one I use for 50. But for Renko, I use the just the cyan. Okay, so this one is the other moving average I use, and you see that it's plotted right there up above. In this case, up above the other moving average, and then that one is giving me an idea that the market is kind of like, in this case, it's moving sideways, but the cyan is going down in this case. The other indicator I use is the Ichimoku. So let's see, Ichimoku cloud, and I don't use anything but the cloud. So if I double click here, and these are the standards. If you go to the Tengen Sen or the Kyujin Sen or any, I don't know, I don't use any of these except for the area in between them. So let's see here. So everything is, and I put a red for the area of color down, and green and green for the color up. Now, it doesn't matter really what color it is. I could have just one color in between the two of them, or for both of them. Really, what it matters is what if we are above the cloud or below the cloud. So I'm gonna apply this one so you see that it's a little bit not that the opacity is not that good here. You may have some difficulties to see it. If you want, you can replace this one and go and put 30% or even 50 on this one, and then it depends on how busy the chart you need it to be. So I'm gonna put just 40 there, and still a little bit too much for me, so I'm gonna go 30, and 30 would do it a little bit better. In that way I can see the candles much easier. Okay. Okay, so Ichimoku cloud, and then there's another indicator that I use that it's built off of the EMAs. So it's called the Smooth 50, and it's actually an EMA of EMAs. So you have the EMA for 34. I'm gonna put the 50 here because it's a 50 EMA. If you go to the input series, then you click in there and you can choose another indicator from here. So I'm gonna put EMA. And then I just want to make sure erase movement. So this one is not right. So I'm gonna go EMA, and then now I'm showing here the EMA. So I'm gonna put 50 here as well. Market is open, so I'm keeping my eyes in the charts as well. Okay, so I'm gonna click OK there, and then for the color on this one, I use actually the magenta, and the line that I use here, or the dash style is dash dot dot. So that's the one I use there for the Smooth 50. Now you can also so this one is an EMA of EMAs. So EMA, the 50 moving average of the 50 moving average. So it's an EMA of EMA. Okay, so then apply it, and now you see that we are really in congestion at this point. It's really moving sideways, up down in this chart here. Okay, so the other one I use is the MACD. I actually do have another indicator, but you can use the MACD indicator as well. So let's look for MACD, and I'm gonna plot it here. And the fast is 12, 26, and 9. So fast is 12, slow is 26, and the smooth is 9. So let's see if I apply this one. What do I see there? Which is that indicator of momentum right here. So for the one that I use, actually, and this one automatically plots into the down, into the lower side in the panel 2. So you see where it says here panel. So panel 2. Now this one has also a label, and then you see that if I move this box all the way, then you see that it says MAC D ES 1223 whatever, right? So I'm gonna take this one off. I don't really like any indicators here. And then the other thing I do in here is to look for patches and or peaks and peaks into the positive side and to the negative side. So you, if you want, you can put here a where is it? Oh, it's up here. A horizontal line, and you go here. Look for an area where all of these peaks are attaching on the histogram, and then you can say, okay, so this one would be probably around that area there. And then if you double click, you will see here that it's at 1.31. I'm going to put a 125. See what's going on with that level. Yeah, that would be okay. So you have one for 125. Now you go there, and the other thing is that you want to lock it. So now Control C and Control V, you will duplicate this one. And then since it's locked, I'm going to double click and I'm going to unlock it. And then I'm going to, this one is 1.1. So the other one was 1. What was that? How about my memory? So I'm going to put minus 1.25. I think it was 0.25. And then I'm going to change this color and I'm going to put a red here. You can put this crest gnome. So that one there, that could be. And then I'm going to double check here. It's 125, right? So the other one was minus 125. And then you have these levels up and down. So you know about where the this indicator is so oversold. You can even go a little bit beyond that and move it to 150 or 2. Even 2 would work as well. So you need to be cautious. And this one is just a guidance on telling you where this price is oversold. In this case, you know, it's moving and it's way oversold up here, and then it's coming back to the downside there. Okay. So let me see what other indicators you must have in here. This is probably the most you have. The other one I do have, and it's an indicator that I modified. That it's I'm gonna go and choose that indicator, and this indicator is called the stacker. So PM indicators, PM stacker. So I believe I created some of these. So this is the PM stacked EMA, and this is the PM Renko EMA. So I made a modification and I put the 50, 34, and 18, which is the indicators I just put there. So this one is going to to put a box in this side here where all the indicators are aligned. I may need to do another, and I'm gonna delete the label there once again. And then I would need to work a little bit on creating this one, because I would like to know with that indicator if we are in the Ichimoku cloud or above or below. So that would probably influence this one as well and change the color. Right now, it's only the indicators, what it does there. So I'm going to apply it. And you see that now we do have in this area here, we do have the stack Renko indicator there. So this is probably how I do have the the chart set up. I have discovered a couple of other indicators. Look at that; it's moving to the upside now. I'm let's see, go there, and I'm gonna. Oh, the other thing is that I created this tools here where you go to configure, right, and then you can, if you go to Renko, you would see all of these there, so you can edit one of them. I'm gonna edit it too, and that is going to give you 2510, which is the indicator that I'm using, or the size of a box that I'm using there. Okay, so 2510 for the size of 2, and then 3 and 4, and then this one would be, if you edit it, it's going to be 41020, and you can do that customization right there as well. So if you move, let's move to 2, it's more automatic, and that way, so now we do have, more noise in the chart, and that would take care of that. So we are in the upper side of this channel. In the upper side of this channel, finding some resistance. We'll see if it's going to break or not. I always do analyzing. Okay, this video was for a different thing. Okay, so that would be that, and with that, I believe that we have everything. Let me share one more for you. And I found this indicator in the ecosystem, and it's called. Let me see. What is the name for this one? Is the initial balance. So if you go here and go to any, try again. Come on. Okay. It's not there, so probably it's one of these folders. That one, initial balance. Okay, and then I use this one from time to time, and to define some where is this initial balance? Okay, so I put there the 15 minutes opening range there, and sometimes I move it to the 30 minutes opening range instead of 9:30. You can choose also 10 a.m. and that is going to give you the initial box, and also it's going to give you some projections or extensions. What I do have here is the extension 1, 2, and 3, and these are Fibonacci level extensions off of the opening range. So you have from the initial balance, you have 1.272 and 1.618, and then the third one would be 2, right? So I'm gonna apply this one, and you will see that after it calculates, it gives you those levels. Right now, off of the opening range on the 15 minutes, and then it's moving, and it's really stuck at the 1.2 level. So from here to there, you would have, something like 2, 4, 6 ticks to this one. So it's actually really ranging. Now you can go here, and let's go to that one there, and then let's try to make it for 10 a.m. 10 a.m. and see what happens. Calculating. And now it gives you from 9:30 to 10. From here to 10, it gives you this nice box, and then keeps it there. The range is kind of about the same because of this thing. So there's no difference in there. But sometimes you do have difference up until 10 a.m., which is 15 more minutes. You would have that the price moves a little bit more. And so this these target lines or extensions would be more significant or widely widely spread. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna really eliminate this one. This one is kind of like I'm not gonna take it out of here. I'm gonna just make it not visible. This is something that you can also do. Keep the indicator here. Go to visible and click this visible bottom, and you uncheck it, and then apply it, and the indicator is not going to be there anymore. And then the other one is the NP, the pivots. Let's see, NTS pivots. Okay, so this one is an important one as well. If I double click in here, this would give me, I don't show normally the historicals. Again, browsing the market, nothing is happening today. Okay, so then I don't show historical pivots, but if you want to show them in your chart, it's going to populate a little bit more your chart. But I'm interested in these lines here, and this I use the pivot daily. So this one is intraday. But if you are drawing this one in a weekly or daily chart, you can choose here in the monthly or weekly there. The tool is going to tell you that if you're trying to use this one into an intraday chart, it's going to tell you that it's not going to upload anything because you need to use the weekly or the monthly for the daily charts. I don't mess with any of this. Width of 20, and then that's it. And so this one here would give you mid levels. So you have R1, R2, R3, pivot point, and then support 1, support 2, support 3, and then the mids, right? So R1M, R2M, etc., etc. If you click in here, you can put this one as transparent color, and it's not going to show that one in the indicator. I keep them with different colors. So if I apply this one here, you will see that all of those levels are going to be displayed in there. Okay, so in that way you know about targets, and right now it's actually in the pivot level that you will see. Let's go and look at it here, right there. So that one is so we went down to the SM1 and then bounce off of that one, and kept moving up. And the other one I use is something that you need to customize yourself if you want to use it. This is actually another one. It's it gives colors of in the background. So let me see what it's the name for that one. This is, I have it already in all my charts, so it's not. I don't use it all the time, or put it in EMA log color. Hold on, let me see here. Okay, so I had to put the pause in the video while I was looking for it, but it's called color regions, right? So if you put this one and then double click on the color regions, the color region is going to show there, and then you would get from start time to 3 p.m. to end time 8:30. So this is the default. You can go here and delete also that legend there. But so once you customize it, you can go and create a template there. So you kind of save, and then you go and put template. So what I did was to create, since there are different times for ES, CL, and G and gold, then what I did was to create templates for each one of them with different times. So if I go there to load and I load ES in this case, that this one would open at 9:30 and will be open all the way through the end of the day, which is 4 p.m. So I put here 8:30 to a.m. or 9:30 a.m. Eastern all the way through 4 p.m. Where the market closes, and it will give me a region opacity of 1 or 0.1, and the one in time in minutes is 15 minutes. So before the 15 minutes of 4 p.m. and before 15 minutes of 9:30 p.m., this one is going to change color as well. And of course, I forgot to put to delete the label before I save the template. So I'm gonna delete it now, and I'm not gonna display in the data box. I don't want to auto scale either, and I don't want the price markets there. So what I'm going to do is to apply it. And if you see now, the chart is going to give me a background with 15 minutes before the market opens in yellow. And then this kind of darker blue would be the time when the market. Oh, I'm sorry. This one is 15 minutes before the market close on the previous day. And then it's going to give me all the way through the beginning of the next day, which is 9:30. And then it's going to disappear and put it in black as I have this chart all the way until 15 minutes before 4 p.m. Or when the market closes. So right now it's actually 3:15. So in half an hour, this is going to start giving me this yellow mark here. You can put 30 minutes if you want to be alerted 30 minutes before. Okay, so that's another one. Let's see what else I can share with you. Actually, I think that I completed everything. Oh, one more thing. Yes. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna put it in pause, and so I can find that other indicator. Okay, I found it. So the other indicator here is called. I'm gonna put here. I'm gonna put price line, this one here. So what this one is going to do is to you apply it here. It's going to give you that horizontal line attached to the price there. So that one there is I don't remember if I downloaded this one from the NinjaTrader. I'm always looking prices, guys. I mean, this one is kind of stuck there, but trying to move to the upside in a bullish move. Okay, so I don't know if I downloaded this one off of the NinjaTrader website or not. Then the other one is called Renko price. Renko price version 1.0. And what this one is going to do, if you apply it here, it's going to give you the price for this Renko to close and open. So that way I know that if it closes above this one, it's going to give me a wick out of the moving average, which in this case is the 34. Right, and if it closes below, it's going to be a continuation of this reversal there. So these are the kind of the prices and levels where I would enter a trade right there. This one probably, if it closes below this one, I'm going to let it go. But if I'm looking for continuation and breakout of this Oh, you know, you look at that. So I did not. I'm gonna go here and delete that label. I'm really annoying with those labels there. So I'm gonna take this unit Renko price out for the label, and also the price line label out, and apply there. So in that way, my chart is kind of clean there. And I believe that that would be it. So, all right. If you do have any questions, use the Discord. The other thing is that I do have an email. I barely use it, but I do have, an email as well. It's called MR or Mr. Rank. I want to type it here actually. In that way. So it is MR Renko Trader at gmail.com. So you can send me emails to that email there. It's mrrenkotrader at gmail.com. So if you have any questions or you need something from me, that would be the email that you can use. Okay. And I think that I completed this video for today. Let me know if you do have any questions, and don't forget to. I did not take that 90% of Apex value. So for November 28 until the end of the year, for this year, until from today until the end of the day of November 28, there's a promo code that you can use to get 90% discount on Apex. If you want to use it, up to you. I'm just giving you the heads up. If you want to use that promo code, I'm affiliated with these guys. Really good program. If you want to participate on that one, it's up to you. Let me know, or click on the link in the description and open an account with them if you haven't done so yet. And that would be it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like this video.